Hello everyone, welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at the Mark of Athena, chapter 26, continuing Piper's story. So it starts off here with the next morning being woken up to a sound. And Piper wakes up. Obviously, there must be something going on. She's never heard this horn before. She gets dressed as quickly as she can and runs up to the deck. And everyone else is there, and Piper's looking at their fashion. Leo, his shirt is like burning, and he has like smoke from his arms. Let's see, Percy has like a training exercise pants, and then like a bronze breastplate. Let's see, Frank is, I think, in his pajamas, wearing pajama pants. Or no, maybe Percy was wearing pajama pants. You know what? She's just looking at all their fashion and just kind of looking at the different things as a daughter of Aphrodite, I guess. But it just happens that there's a huge passenger cruise ship, like 1,000 people just driving by their little ship. Then they're using their horn. I don't know what the sound is, but it's just like blasting their face, and the people on board are waving hi, and they kind of go by. Well, they see, once the cruise ship goes away, this huge pillar, the Rock of Gibraltar, just standing out of the ocean. Just incredibly beautiful. And they call this one of the pillars of Hercules. So this is one pillar, and there's supposed to be another pillar in Egypt. But where this pillar marks is the beginning of the old country. And so on the rock, or on a sign, I can't exactly remember in the story, there's a sign saying, in Latin, I believe, and I can't remember what the Latin, I didn't write it down, but it translates to "no further beyond." And I don't know if it's no further beyond in or no further beyond out. Maybe both, for the monsters or for the heroes or other people. I'm not sure. But there's this sign, and then they see off to the side an island with someone in a dark purple robe staring up at them. And it happens to be Hercules. Hercules, the most famous demigod, who I thought was dead, but I guess he became immortal. He became a god. I think traditionally he was thrown into the stars and became like a star hero. But in this, he became a demigod. Or no, he became a minor god. So they see Hercules out there, and they don't know what to do because they don't think they can go forward without Hercules' permission. And so they send Jason and Piper to go to the island to get Hercules' permission. Now, Hercules is a little bit different than what Piper thought. Piper thought of like this huge hairy muscle man that was more like a caveman or barbarian. But he looked really handsome, a lot like Jason looks handsome. He had some beard, little bit of beard, a lot like a dad or movie actor. Not too muscular, but looked fit, and he wore this purple robe. And he was pretty friendly. During this time, Piper keeps getting confused because he's so casual, he's so friendly, so nice. But then deep inside, Piper feels like, oh, there's this like darkness inside there. And so Piper and Jason and Hercules are all talking, and they sound pretty nice. And Hercules is like, yeah, usually I just let demigods go through by singing a funny song or getting me something from the store. I had to spend my whole life doing like really difficult quests, so I don't want to be that same guy giving difficult quests. And Jason is like, yeah, man, I totally understand. But as they're in this conversation, Hercules keeps asking these questions, and Piper's not getting it fast enough, but she sees too late that Hercules is asking these kind of questions to find out some certain information, which is, which god is sending you on this quest? And if it was any god, Hercules would have asked them to sing him a funny song. but Jason says Hera. And immediately when Jason says Hera, Hercules' face changes to anger. And Piper's like, we hate her too. We get it. We hate her. We hate her. And he's like, no, I never do anything for Hera. And Jason's a little bit confused because he thinks, hey, I thought you made up with her. I thought it was okay at the end. He said, that's just in the stories. We're not okay. He said, because you're doing this quest for Hera, I have to give you a hard quest because I want you to fail, and you're probably going to die, and then I'm going to go kill your friends. And their hard quest is to get a horn from this old god, Achilles. I'm not, again, sure how to pronounce this. But Jason and Piper have to go to this old god, break off one of his horns, and bring it back to Hercules. Otherwise, Hercules will kill their friends, and then they'll probably be dead anyways, fighting the old god. Jason tries to say, hey, come on, man. Like, I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Can't you just, give us an easy quest? Just let us sing a song? And Hercules is like, no, you better go. Now, he does give some help where he takes a book and he throws it at Piper. Piper catches it, and it's like Hercules' Guide to Monsters in the Mediterranean Sea. So maybe this has some information, but he gives Piper that. And Jason and Piper are off to fight this hard quest. Vocabulary. First word here is cyclone. Cyclone is like a tornado, when the water's spinning, or air usually spinning. It can be water too. Millennia is 1,000 years. So in several millennia, after several millennia, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years. Make a guy snap. Hercules talks about being immortal isn't that good because his first life, he had a wife and then she died because of Hera, and then he had to do a bunch of quests, and then his second wife died because I think of Hera, and she tried to poison Hercules, and then he became immortal, and then he just remembers this over and over and over again, his pain. They said just remembering all of that always for eternity is enough to make a guy snap, his brain break, right? Just like a twig. And so that's where Piper kind of sees this darkness, like Hercules might be a little crazy, being immortal and having all this pain. This word here, Aegean. Aegean means really difficult, almost impossible. Hercules had these, I think 7, I can't remember, Aegean tasks, these difficult quests to do that are almost impossible, but Hercules does them, and that's why, whoa, that's amazing how we do that. He became the most famous demigod. And Hercules doesn't want to be the guy to give those kind of quests. All right, discussion question. Do you think that Hercules is right about immortality? Okay, think about, good things, bad things, whatever, and just your whole life and having to remember those things. It seems like Hercules kind of is feeling like, man, it would be nice to be dead and just forget it. Or to be dead and just go into peace. But he can't. He always remembers all the stuff that Hera did. So do you think Hercules is right about immortality? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? How do you feel about that? Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.